We mentioned before, the first step that we need to do to figure out the type of statistical test that we will pick for the research question is to look at the research question and figure out how many variables we're going to analyze. So if you look at research question number 1, which says what is the likelihood that customers will patronize the new restaurant, you can figure out that only one variable is analyzed here, which is how likely customers will patronize the new restaurant. So the next thing that we want to do is figure out what type of variable is this. Is it categorical or continuous? And we figure that out in step 2, which is going to the Hobbit questionnaire. And if we look at question number 3 is the associated variable because it asks about how likely people are to patronize this restaurant. And the responses vary from very likely to very unlikely. So this is an interval type of data, which is part of continuous data. So if we go back to our slide, which shows us the type of tests that we can use, we said we only have one variable, so we are only concerned with univariate tests. And we said we're analyzing continuous data, so we can move on to this box. And the two tests that we have are mean and mean single test. And since we're only describing or trying to summarize data about how likely people are to come, so we only need the mean in this case. Okay? So let's go to SPSS and figure out how it's done. So if we go to our SPSS, and we should have opened the Hobbit dataset, click Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and then Frequencies. Okay. And we make sure that the third variable from the top is the one we move to the right because it is how likely people are to patronize the restaurant. Okay. And we click Statistics to make sure the mean checkbox is checked. And click Continue. Then click OK. Okay. And we obtain a frequency distribution at the bottom, and we will get the mean at the top. We find that the mean is 3. And remember, this is a 5-point scale, and it goes from 1 to 5. So 3, if you look at the questionnaire, corresponds to neither likely nor unlikely. So it means that customers are very neutral about this new restaurant, as they are neither likely nor unlikely to come to the restaurant. So this covers our analysis for the first research question.